morning, gentlemen. I'm going to talk to you a very interesting topic now. And ये बहुत interesting topic है because it concerns India, Pakistan and China. बहुत से अनभक्त हैं who keep on thinking that India is a great power and China हमसे डरता है, कोई ये कहता है पाकिस्तान हमसे डरता है. And many people have asked me in the bar, Captain, why don't you give us an exact assessment? मैंने आपको कई बार बताया कि आई हैव नो इनसाइड इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ एनीथिंग अबाउट व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इन चाइना और पाकिस्तान, और जो चैनल्स कहते हैं कि उनके पास ऐसी इंफॉर्मेशन है, दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ BS. दे डोंट हैव एनी इंफॉर्मेशन. दे आर नो बेटर देन मी. बट मेरे में एक प्रॉब्लम, एक क्वालिटी है. आई वुड लाइक टू गिव यू द असेसमेंट ऑफ द नोन न्यूज़. As you all know, I am a postgraduate in military science, as well as having done the staff course at Wellington. So I'm in a position to assess what exactly is going on. Now, what is happening is, why should India be the laggard? That's the question which I want to put forward to everybody. Pakistan and China have got a tremendous military access, and China has occupied a lot of Indian territory. I'll not go into the details. These are all well known. सबको जानते हैं कि कैसे उन्होंने टेरिटरी ले ली. At the same time, bear in mind कि रशिया और चाइना की एक बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग एक्सेस है, because Russia is totally dependent on China. और Russian economy shattered है, and in case China doesn't help them, Russia will go to the doom. Rather, it will be doomed completely. And Pakistan, Indian press is very happy that there is sometimes friction between Pakistan and China. But एक बात, let's be very clear about, that Pakistan and China are iron friends, and they will remain friends because they have a common enemy, that is India. And why should India be a common enemy? Well, historically, India is bigger than China as far as population is concerned, and obviously there is a lot of talk that India should be kept subdued, because you cannot have two swords in a scabbard. And एक ही scabbard है in Asia, and either China या India will fit into it. पर Indian policy has been कि किसी तरीके से China और Pakistan की जो friendship है, that should be broken. And right from the time of Vajpayee, they had a policy that in case we have good trade with Pakistan and with China, then China will be more economically inclined towards us, and we'll be better off that way, and China's relations with Pakistan will close or will at least be loosened. पर ऐसे काम नहीं होने वाला, because India is not the equal of China. अब मेरे से सवाल लोगों बहुत सुने पूछा है कि अगर ये बात है, how is it that this relationship between China and Pakistan can be broken? मेरा आंसर है, ये कभी भी broken नहीं होगी, never, until and unless India makes the cost very heavy for China. Trade is one aspect of it. India, I think, has got a trade of $150 billion with China, और उसमें से $120 billion is in favor of China. यानी China is selling goods worth $120 million to India, and उनको तो नफ़ा ही नफ़ा है. पाकिस्तान की ट्रेड even $10 billion भी नहीं है, and yet China favors Pakistan. So trade itself has no meaning, and only way India can be make this alliance redundant if India matches China in power. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि जो हमारी इकोनॉमी अभी $4.5 trillion है, it has to reach $20 trillion. And if it reaches $20 trillion and we match up to China, then only the world will start having respect for India. ये एक बात याद रखिए. Talking अभी योगी आदित्यनाथ had gone to Singapore, and he made a statement there, a speech में, कि India is a blessed country because we have got a 4.5 million trillion economy, and we are very shortly going to be third or fourth in the world. ये material है. Basically, Indian people are very poor. अभी मैं एक वीडियो दिखाना चाहता था, then I thought it's not worth showing to you. There is one man whose this video is shown, you can see it on the internet, who is crying. He says, मेरे पास खाने के लिए पैसे नहीं हैं. I am a laborer. I work every day and I get 400 rupees. I have to live with that. And after that, मेरा कोई future नहीं है. So if you ever 4.5 ट्रिलियन और 5 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी, इसका कोई मतलब नहीं है, बिकॉज पर कैपिटा इनकम ऑफ इंडिया इज अमंग द लोएस्ट इन द वर्ल्ड। ये आप याद रखिए, लोएस्ट इन द वर्ल्ड। और कई अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज जो हैं जिनको हम बहुत गरीब समझते हैं, दे आर मच बेटर ऑफ देन इंडिया, लाइक सेशलीज, केनिया, साउथ अफ्रीका, इजिप्ट। सो इट्स अ वेरी सैड अकरेंस कि ऐसी शुड हैपन। और पाकिस्तान जो है वो जो है, जब तक कश्मीर प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा सॉल्व, दे विल कंटिन्यू टू हैव टेररिस्ट टू सी दैट देयर एम कैन बी मेट। और हमारे पास बहुत से मौके मिले थे टू फिनिश पाकिस्तान, हमने नहीं किया, एंड दैट इज़ द फॉल्ट ऑफ द इंडियन पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप। सो जेंटलमैन, लेट अस बी वेरी क्लियर दैट द problem of China and Pakistan as a military alliance will never be broken till India reaches the position where it can match China, and India will never reach that position. मेरे ख्याल में आप सब आर एजुकेटेड लोग, दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि इंडिया की जो इकोनॉमी है, विच मे बी 4.5 ट्रिलियन और वट एवर इट मे बी, कैन नॉट मैच द चाइनीज इकोनॉमी ऑफ 20 ट्रिलियन, नॉट फॉर द नेक्स्ट 50 years. सो दैट इज़ द पॉइंट विच वी मस्ट बेयर इन माइंड। एंड इसी कारण रीज़न है कि इंडिया हैज़ गॉट नो क्लाउट इन Central Asia. Now, in the recent Iran war, which is continuing with the USA, Pakistan has become the star piece. They have got a defense pact signed with Saudi Arabia, and Aj they have signed a defense agreement with Kuwait. India is nowhere because India is not recognized as a global power. Same thing is happening all around us. All our countries, the neighboring countries जो हैं, वो इंडिया की दोस्त नहीं है। वेदर यू टेक इट नेपाल और यू टेक बांग्लादेश, पाकिस्तान, चाइना, बर्मा, दे आर नॉट फ्रेंड्स विद इंडिया। इवन भूटान जो है, उनको भी आजकल डर लग रहा है कि हम चाइना के साथ बेटर बी टॉक डायरेक्टली टू देम, बिकॉज आफ्टर द डोकलाम कैश क्राइसिस इंडिया उनको समझ में आ गई कैन नॉट कॉन्फ्रंट चाइना। इवन जो इंसिडेंट्स हुए हैं बॉर्डर विद चाइना, they could have been avoided if India had was militarily strong. और every stage, जहाँ तक मैं जानता हूँ, and it's a historical fact, इसमें कोई inside information नहीं मुझे चाहिए, we have been surrendering territory to China without going to battle with the Chinese. अब ये एक प्रॉब्लम है, साइकोलॉजी है, and another way we could have pressurized or been friendly with China if we had solved the border problem. Now, border problem is very important. मुझे समझ में नहीं आई इंडियन स्टेट बॉर्डर प्रॉब्लम चाइना से क्यों नहीं सॉल्व कर पाई। आफ्टर ऑल द रशियन सॉल्व द बॉर्डर प्रॉब्लम, एंड 61 मेरे ख्याल में 54 लाइक केम टू इंडिया, वो एक हफ्ता रहे दिल्ली में, एंड ही वांटेड टू सॉल्व द बॉर्डर प्रॉब्लम विद इंडिया. He came with a set of proposals which were very, very nice, very practical. He was prepared to recognize the McMahon Line in the east in lieu of Aksai Chin being recognized as part of China. But Nehru and his cabinet, at that time Gobit Vallabh Pant was the Home Minister, they didn't agree. And Morarji Desai also didn't agree. And the net result was that the border problem has remained. It's now become festered, and now China doesn't want to solve the border problem at all. They want the entire Ladakh, they want the entire Nepal. So India can only match China if they build up an army as big as the Chinese and a military crowd as big as China and have a 20 trillion economy. ये एक फैक्ट बात है और ये कभी होने वाला नहीं है. So we have to live like this. So जो अंधभक्त हैं who are talking a lot of things, India is a great power, this thing, that thing, I think ये समझ जाएं कि क्या हो रहा है. General Nirvane and the Chinese generals have come out with their own works, and General Nirvane has seen the moment of truth, and it's very clear to everybody that India cannot match up to China militarily or economically. और इसी कारण जो है आप देख लीजिए, Donald Trump had invited China's president for his swearing in ceremony. He didn't invite Modi. And now he has already visited China and is going to have another meeting with the Chinese leader because China has military clout, it has got economic clout, and Americans, whether they like it or not, have to engage with China. There is no requirement for them to engage with India. That is the problem. So, gentlemen, जब तक ये problem solve नहीं होगा, the economic problem and India rises in the esteem of nations, nothing going to happen because our economy and our character is really vociferous. We are breaking with each other. एक दूसरे के सिर काटते रहते हैं हम बैठ के. And our economy has been in doldrums, and not only that, the political situation in the country is very bad, and there are no jobs available. I think that is one of the reasons which this agitation took place. That is number one. Number two, there is no place where the students can study, and they have to go abroad and study because there is no merit here. Papers are being leaked, and there is a reversion for the caste system, and a lot of things, seats being reserved. So, gentlemen, bear this in mind. India has a long way to go, and I hope you like my video. Please share it with your friends and come back again. Problem is, India has to rise up to the level of China to have its clout. Otherwise, you can say bye-bye forever as a world power, and India is being relegated. Probably it will be relegated even more. And I feel very sad when I write this. I'm a nationalist. I have 100 years service with the Indian nation, but unfortunately, nothing is going to work out. Goodbye, gentlemen, and God bless.